Welcome back to Drunk Crafts with Paige. It's our new theme song. Hello all, and welcome back to my channel, Drunk Crafts with Paige. I am Paige. Does anyone care to venture a guess at what I'm drinking this week? I swear it's not a paid promotion, I just really like these. So far, we have done an open cup pour, a stuff with strainers, a spin art, our very unfortunate pendulum pour. We don't talk about that here. And all of those were techniques that I had never done before and I did for the first time with you guys. And this week we're going to be doing yet another one, and we're going to be using some string. So if you know what that means, or if you don't know what that means, then please continue watching. Just jumping right into it, there are many different ways that you can use string for acrylic paintings. You could kind of like drizzle the string onto the canvas and pull. You could pull from one direction. You could pull, I've seen people pull from like several different directions. There are all sorts of things. And basically what it does is it leaves like a cool streaky pattern in your paint. It's a little hard to explain, and it's so versatile. You could make all sorts of designs with these string. One of the designs that I think is super cool is making a feather. And we are going to be doing that today. We're going to be doing it on one of our delightful wooden canvases. And first, we're gonna go ahead and paint the like background, our base color, onto this so the wood doesn't show through. And then we're going to get into pouring the paint onto our strings. Here is our painted canvas. Our background color is black, and I have already put down the base coat. So technically you guys are getting my second attempt. My first attempt I didn't like so much, so I scraped it all off. I'm gonna give this a go just for you guys. So we have over here 2 evenly cut strings for each side of my feather. You could technically use the same string, but after watching different videos, I found that once you drag it through your base coat, you really don't, like, you kind of end up muddying up your string. I have poured on my colors. We've got the yellow, green, blue, and purple all down onto my string. I made sure that the string is fully saturated. I kind of dunked my finger in there to make sure that it was fully colored. And we're just gonna give this another go. And then I'm very slowly one. I'm going to do my best to line it up. Ooh, nuts. I dumped it, like I swung it over the edge right there. There's a hot tip for you. Don't drag your string back over your canvas. You're just gonna end up dropping your paint in it. So it kind of left that black spot in the center, but honestly, I'm not mad about it. It kind of reminds me of like a peacock feather. My one side really isn't all that colorful. I think I'm gonna try it again. Alright, so hopefully my whole string is all saturated now. And it will have better color. It'll be hopefully brighter along here. Get bright along the top. There. Let me hit it with the heat gun. I probably needed to keep this part like tighter, but I kind of like that it, like I said, is like a dark circle in the middle. It reminds me of a peacock feather. So I am going to, with the bottom of a popsicle stick, try to make it as clean as possible, popsicle stick. I have some yellow that I set aside. It is mixed up with paint and water to make it flow, but it does not have any silicone in it. I tried with my regular yellow paint to make the line for a feather down the center, and of course cells started to form, and I want that middle piece to be nice and clean. I don't really want it to have a bunch of cells in it. So this does not have any silicone in it, and we're gonna try to make this our center line. I'm gonna use my breath to kind of try to fan out the very edges of this. Well, I think I like this one a lot better than my first one. It had a few errors. And this is another technique, like I said at the beginning, that has so many different methods, so much variety to it. So I would love to try some of the ones where you just kind of like plop the string down and pull it. A lot less organized than this deal. We will leave this to dry. I may or may not gloss it up with resin. I really do like the way the resin looks on top of the wooden canvases, but we will see. And I'll show you guys how it ends up looking out in the natural light. Okay, you guys, so we are outside. Sorry it's a little windy out here, but it is time to give some natural lighting, up close, cool shots of how our painting turned out. So the resin on top of the black makes it significantly harder to show you guys because it's just so glossy. But here is our finished feather. And the yellow that I ended up using in the middle and at the bottom for like the quill portion of the feather kind of spread out as it was drying. So once it was totally dry, I just used regular old white acrylic paint to paint that into the center. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. All of my links are always down in the description box below for my PayPal if you would like to contribute to the channel. My Facebook and my Instagram are also nice to follow for any updates and also for finished pictures of our crafts. I'll see you guys all for the next video.